guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the warm-up to all of the workouts. So here we go, starting with arm circles. So just warming up the arms. You can do them small or doing them big like so. So making sure you're going forwards as well as backwards. All right, and then you'll be doing shoulder shrugs, just lifting the arms up and down. Make sure you're squeezing, not tensing the neck, but squeezing the upper shoulders. Bring them up to your ears and bring them controlledly back down. Then going into high knees, you can either do it as a single step, like this, or going faster and jumping. I prefer to just control the movement, lifting the legs, squeezing the butts and the quads as you lift. Okay, and then same thing, but backwards. So doing butt kicks. So making sure you're squeezing the hamstrings and the glutes to lift. Make sure you're getting good contraction. And again, you can do that in a faster motion as well. Going back to the upper body, you're gonna bring an arm across, doing the shoulder and rotation. So we're just stretching out the shoulder. Make sure you drop the shoulder down, bring it across, and then outer rotation. So we're warming up the core muscles. You can go as slow or as fast as you want, rotating as such, and then making sure you are switching and going the other way. Have a little bend in your knees while you're rotating. Very good. Then we're going to do air squats. So I'll show you from the side. Make sure you're keeping your chest up, shoulders back and down, back as straight as possible. For air squats, I just hold my hands here in the front, and then just go straight down and up. So make sure you're kind of bringing the hips a little bit forward, squeezing the butt at the top. So down and squeeze. Okay. Also with the legs, you want them just outside of shoulder width. Weight on the outside of your foot. Can't see my feet, but I'm putting the weight on the outside of my foot. So you're going down and then using the outer glutes and your feet, I suppose, to kind of lift up. Okay? I'm getting warmed up. So just make sure you're keeping the weight on the outside of your feet when you're coming up. That'll help keep your knees going out when you are squatting, because you don't want your knees to come in when you squat. So keeping the weight on the outside of your foot is going to help keep your knees tracking the right way. Also, when you do a squat, we want to make sure your knees stay behind your toes. So when you're going down, your butt is really reaching back like you're going into a chair, okay? So really far back, my knees are behind my toes. You can't see my toes, but they are. Then coming up, squeezing the butt as you come forward. Not too like aggressively, but all the way to straight. Okay? And then side lunges. So bring the feet out a little bit. I'm just gonna go side to side. Again, you wanna keep the knees behind the toes while you're going. I'll show you from the side. Okay, oop. I should take my socks off. All right, so when you go to the side, you wanna really bring and reach that butt back, keeping your knees behind your toes. Very nice. So we're warming up that outer glute and your legs, as well as the inner part of the legs as well to come up. All right. The next thing is the dynamic hamstring. Anyway, you're gonna put one foot forward, reaching down, booty goes back, so you're getting that hamstring stretch. So reaching down and up, switching, keeping the back straight, down and up. So alternating between the two. You can put your hands on your hips. I do like to do that to help with guiding the hips back, making sure you're hinging at that hip point and coming back up. And this is dynamic. We're not holding it for very long, so we're not overworking the hamstring too early. All right. And the last part of the warm-up is to do jumping jacks or to jog in place. Obviously, you probably know how to jog in place. For jumping jacks, you can do a full jumping jack, Or the modification is to step out and in, then going the other way. Okay, so your arms go up when your leg goes out, switching directions. So you're getting arm circles and warming up the outer hip. Okay, so just stepping out. I guess I'm kind of bending my knee a little bit, but that's just to help with the impact. All right, so with that, you should be pretty much warmed up and ready to go for any of the workouts that you're doing. And I would do this full body warm up before every workout, just that way you are having your heart rate up and I'm out of breath. So you have your heart rate up and everything is warmed up and ready to go, so you can have optimal results for your workouts. Good job and have a good workout. Bye guys.